So now we've got this an abandoned base, which is literally almost directly under our own base. So as we come up to the base...
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Hey, g'day, and welcome to another episode of Subnautica. Alright, in this episode, we're now actually going to go to Lifepod 2. We finally got the quest. Not saying it was because of the prawn suit and the sea moth and the cyclops doing, but I think it was activated once I went and saw the skull and got the alien containment. So let's have a listen to Lifepod 2, the radio message.
This is Lifepod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Alright, so that's Lifepod 2, and when I put it on the ping, not only the distance, it's around about 1,300 meters away. So we're going to take the cyclops and we're going to take the sea moth for this time, because we actually are also going to do a bit of little exploring while we're there. So we need to make sure we're kitted up. So plenty of water, first aid, and so forth. So the last thing I just want to sort of say is we also got this second message straight after we got Lifepod 2.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
So I'm assuming I'm the one. Okay, so alright, so let's grab some stuff. So we're grabbing plenty of first aid, we're grabbing water, grabbing some food just to put in there as well if we need to. Not saying it's going to be a long trip out there, but we just want to make sure that we're all kitted for it. So let's jump in the Cyclops, and let's take it for our first major spin.
That's captain on the planet. I'm not even squidding.
Okay, we got water in there, we got first aid as well. We got a very, very basic setup. Mainly for demonstration purposes, a little bit of food, a little bit of water. Alright, we are kitted. No, we don't have a torpedo at the moment. We don't need it. Let's go.
Engine powering up. Ahead slow.
Alright, so we want to go just to about 10 o'clock.
Ahead standard.
So I'm going to head out there, and we will see you in about 1 kilometre. About 1,200 metres. We'll see you there. I'm excited. Lifepod 2. Now we're getting more and more into the alien bases. Alright, we'll see you there. off, and welcome to Lifepod 2. Obviously we got another little friendly squid out there as well. We like our squids. They are a pain. Okay, so just grab some water. This is going to be probably shouldn't have taken that, but that's all right. We'll grab a spare water. Who turned off the lights? Somehow I think it was me. Okay, so we're going to jump in. We're going to actually have a look at Lifepod 2, and then we're going to obviously explore a little bit around Lifepod 2. Now for this one here, I would definitely recommend to have the 2 cylinders. What I've also got is I've also got the reinforced dive suit, and obviously our sea moth is at 900 meters kitted up. So if we look at our sea moth, because we are taking the sea moth for this one, I've got the extra storage capacity, depth down to 900 meters, which is the 7 plus the initial 200, and the reinforced hull. So we'll go have a look at Lifepod 2, and we've got water to go on. We are good. I've got a spare beacon if we need to. Probably don't need the habitat module, but I always keep losing these things. All right, let's jump in. Exploratory trip, but we also need to do some serious farming of any new stuff we may have. Alright, so let's go straight down to Lifepod 2. Not sure if she made it up to the surface. Can we jump in this way? Where do we get in? No. Let's grab her PDA. There's the Chief Technical Officer.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, so let's have a look to see what we've got here. So, a warper. We would definitely collect the unite. And here we go. So we've got deep shroom mushrooms. So we're going to farm these because we're going to farm them in 3, and we just saw it there. We got our new blue, which is now our hydrochloric acid, which is also now bringing in our so we need 3 deep shroom mushrooms to being our polyalline. So let's throw those back in here just while we've got the storage. What I don't know, I'm just going to try something. Can I farm these? Oh, I think I can farm them. That is awesome. Alright, that's a new one for me, but that is going to save a lot of pain. No! Oh. Damn squid. Alright, so we've had a look. We've got our deep shroom mushrooms and we've got deep shroom seeds.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So now, no! Bloody squid. Alright. I don't think the squid is going to hurt the Cyclops, but let's jump in here and have a look at what's around Lifepod 2. So we got a nice little cavern here. I think I have scanned this plant before. Ghostweed. Let's collect one. keep heading into here, and like always, it's night time. But we want to go there. So we've got our deep shroom, so we're happy we've got our deep shroom. We're now coming in here, which looks very familiar, or similar I should say, to the other area we were at. So we're going to come in this way as we enter this new biome. So we've actually now entered the Blood Kelp Forest 2. A bit of a crappy name, but we know where we are. So we've got a ghost Leviathan on the right, so let's just keep our distance there. And we should be relatively safe over this side. A couple of things that we're sort of seeing, and we definitely want to collect while we're actually here. So we want to collect the uranium. Probably not the most key component, but we definitely need to get the uranium. The other one is, as we're looking in here, we're going to see two components inside this sludge. Now when we jump in here, we've got first aid. Yes, we have got first aid, but we're going to go keep exploring, then we're going to come back up. So we've got items in here that we need, but the problem is when we grab it, that wasn't the one that we needed. That's lithium. That's lithium. That's not it. Alright, we'll keep on looking. Plenty of lithium there, which is handy, but it's not what we're desperate for. Do want some of this. It actually doesn't take that much of a pinch. I thought it was going to hurt more. There's another one. Yeah, it does tickle a little bit. Alright, so that gives us our sulphur, our crystalline sulphur, so we do need some of that. But there is another component that is also in here that we are, that's what we're looking for. Nickel. Okay, so when we find the nickel, we need to look for it in groups of 3, so definitely let's start doing some salvaging for nickel. And we'll keep our eye out. So that's your nickel and your crystalline sulphur. So we're going down. We've come in down through here, which is where obviously our wreck is. We're going down and we're just slipping over the edge, following this wall and this tree line. So taking it nice and easy, doing a little bit of exploring on the way. There's plenty of rocks to mine here, so we will be down here again. And the next time we're down here, we'll definitely be down here with our prawn, so we can salvage at the same time. So in this case here, we're just still following the wall to the left. .600 meters. Keeping our eye open for some nickel ore, so I can see the crystalline sulphur. But nickel is what I'm sort of, there we, no, lithium, there we go, nickel, no, lithium. Clearly when we're in our prawn suit we won't take the hits, but the reason I'm doing this is there's a couple of components that when we get back to our base we will make, But what we do need is we need at least 3 nickel. Alright, but let's keep on going. We'll keep on looking around, and then I can find my nickel off screen. So we're still looking around, we're following the wall on the left hand side, and now we're just going to sort of drop off the edge of this cliff to explore down here. So we're now heading down, 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 keeping in mind we can take it to about 900 meters. So we've got a ledge here, and now we're dropping down to another ledge. Where we come up to a second skull. So not only do we come up to a second skull, we actually start to see this alien basin lights as we move in here. So now we've got this an abandoned base, which is literally almost directly under our own base. So as we come up to the base...
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor. Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, "Caution. Hazardous materials and life forms contained within."
Awesome. Alright, let's go inside. There's a cube. Let's get scanner in play.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Clearly it failed. Alright. So we got cubes. So we can keep on scanning through here. Broken glass. Lab creatures. Ray species. Another iron cube.
Integrating new PDA data.
Look at that. It's broken, so we can get in here. So the alien research facility.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study. Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised. Integrating new PDA data.
No wonder the walker is so frustrated and pissed off. Like, clearly it's just been ripped apart. Self-warping quarantine forcing unit. Alright. Okay, so that's... Wow. Okay. Let's head head back. We've done everything in here. We've scanned everything. The only thing I've clearly forgotten is a purple tablet. So let me grab a purple tablet and I will be straight back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alrighty, welcome back. We've now got our purple tablet. Obviously you didn't need to see me venture all the way back, so let's use the purple tablet in here. Open up the force field.
Integrating new PDA data.
So now we've got the information from the research centre. Clearly the research centre had a bad day. So let's, I can see there's a warper out there. So, some great data. So obviously, so we got their alien data that we just got from there. So the terminal data that we just got was the alien data terminal. And the disease research facility. And the specimen research data, so which is the hythons and that as well. So there is some great stuff there that we've collected. There's a warper. I don't know if he's an escaped warper. But anyway, so let's head back. We've also collected nickel and we've collected the sulphur as well. So let's make our way back to our base. It is definitely not going to be the last time we're going to be here. Plenty of bones. Scan the Emperor's skull. So we've got the Thiothon Emperor there. And you're going, oh my god, what is that? Look at that. As we now enter what can only be described as an amazing scene. Look at all those ghost rays. That is absolutely beautiful, but unfortunately, that is the next episode as we venture down further into that cave. So let's make our way back to our base. And let's take the components that we found, the nickel, the sulphur, and let's start making our next lot of equipment. All right, welcome back. Okay, that was a great little run. We found the Alien Research Centre, and also got heaps of mats. The main materials that we're after is both the Crystaline Sulphur, which we already had a little bit, but nickel ore we had nothing of. So that means that we can now go back, we can make the prawn suit jumpsuit, we can make the prawn suit thermal reactor. We cannot because we need to find kyanite, which is the next component, but we do have the prawn suit depth module, which then adds it to 800 meters, which means that we can take the prawn suit on our next run. So thank you very much for watching this episode. This has been Lifepod 2 and the Alien Research Centre. It's also how to find nickel ore and crystalline sulphur as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the likes, hit the subscribe if you'd like to see more of Subnautica and other episodes that I'm making, and don't forget to leave the comments. We're starting to come pretty much to the end of the game in its current status. But if you're getting stuck on something, more than happy to help you out, or if I need to make a special video on it, certainly can. So thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you in the next episode.